Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cynthia Germans, followed by Carrie Bell.
As the mother of an 8-year-old and as the president of the board of Levita Charter School, I am outraged by the asphalt. I am outraged that an asphalt plant is even being considered for construction at the Harris Quarry. Currently, 93 children go to school at Levita. It is a wonderful school where healthy learning, healthy food, and healthy lives are encouraged and supported. But how can our children be healthy going to school next to an asphalt plant? Asphalt plant fumes are known toxins. The Federal Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, says, quote, asphalt processing and manufacturing facilities are major sources of hazardous air pollutants such as formaldehyde, hexane, phenol, polycyclic organic matter, and toluene. Exposure to these air toxics may cause cancer, central nervous system problems, liver damage, skin irritation, and respiratory problems, end quotes. The Blue Ridge Environmental Defense League has done 2 studies on the adverse impacts of property values and health for residents living near asphalt plants. A property value study documented losses of up to 56% because of the presence of a nearby asphalt plant. In another study, nearly half of the residents reported negative impacts on their health from a new asphalt plant, health problems which began after the plant opened. If this asphalt plant is approved for the Harris Quarry location, we can expect health problems for the people living at the Golden Rule, for the children of Levita, and for the people in nearby Willits and Ukiah. I assume that Northern Aggregates expects to make a profit from opening and running this facility. So can we expect that Northern Aggregates will be responsible and share that profit by paying for our children and our people's health care costs when they get sick after the plant is opened? What about cancers developed from breathing in the large amounts of toxins that asphalt plants put out, cancers that will show up 10, 15, or 20 years from now? Can we assume that Northern Aggregates will pick up the tab for our children's cancer care in the future? Or are the supervisors or county responsible for paying these costs if they allow the plant to be constructed? How is this addressed in this draft EIR? How do we value health? At what price should we value clean air for our children to breathe? Is clean air more valuable to us before the asphalt plant is built or after, when it may be impossible to clean the air? And who is responsible for cleaning up the air anyway? This asphalt plant is a very bad idea. Please put the health and safety of the environment, the people, and especially the health of the children foremost in making your decision about this plant. Say no to this draft EIR. Say no to the asphalt plant. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Carrie Bell, followed by Nancy Bell.
My name is Carrie Bell. I'm a resident of Mendocino County for quite some time. I do not see in the EIR where an evacuation plan for the Ridgewood subdivision has been taken into account for this plant. If there's a rangeland fire, we have only one county road in, same county road out. With the increased truck traffic, how's that going to affect us at Highway 101? Anyway, that's about all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. Nancy Bell, please. Followed by Rodney McFadden.
Thank you very much. I'm Nancy Bell. My husband and I have lived in this county for 23 years. We are property owners in Ridgewood along with the downtown Willits. And yes, we're outraged as well. I'm going to confine my comments so as not to be redundant to what I do for a living, because that is the way that I've come into the draft EIR. I'm a literary agent representing national authors in environmental areas along with others. This draft EIR is an absolute mess. It is full of contradictions, disingenuous language. If one goes through it line by line, paragraph by paragraph, what it comes to be is a carefully constructed support mechanism for this project. So when you say, please keep the project separate from the draft EIR, that's virtually impossible because it has been constructed as something that will produce this project. So I think it is important, and I'm more than willing to go through the entire document if you wish, and point out all of the language inequities that would perhaps persuade the Board of Supervisors to be taken in by it. It is not an honest document, and it needs to be reconstructed, not as a project document, but as a county document. And then we might have something to talk about. Right now, there is nothing.
Thank you, Ms. Bell. Rodney McFadden, followed by Sheila Jenkins.
Hi, I'm Rodney McFadden. First, I want to draw your attention to something that I hope doesn't get overlooked, and that is that several hundred of your constituents have donated money for our group, Keep the Code, to hire experts to go over this draft EIR. And many of those are senior citizens on fixed incomes. We hired traffic experts. We hired air quality and noise experts, biology, and CEQA experts. And these experts have all submitted letters to the Planning Commission and to the Board of Supervisors with their findings that all show various inadequacies in the document. I urge you to read those letters from our experts so that your constituents will be heard. They spent a lot of money on them. I've lived in the Ridgewood subdivision for 22 years. I pull out at Black Barton 101 every single day. It's a dangerous intersection now. It always has been. The speed limit is 65 miles an hour, not the 55 miles an hour that the document says. That was the first mistake that I found in it. Most traffic is traveling 70 plus when they cross the top of the hill going southbound, or when they get out of the wall going northbound, they step on the accelerator. Cars turning left from Black Bart to go north must cross 2 high-speed lanes of traffic and enter the northbound fast lane and get over to the slow lane, hoping they don't get hit from behind. Watching the school buses pull out 3 times a day has most parents holding their breath until they're safely across all 4 lanes. I did that for 12 years. Throw in the dense fog that is usual, and the gravel trucks entering and exiting the highway, and it is a ticking time bomb. The mitigation measures in the document do not make it safer. In fact, it makes it more dangerous. I'm going to show you why, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is Highway 101 going north. Here's the Harris Quarry entrance exit. Here's Black Bart.
You're upside down.
No, I want to show it from this way because this is going north, this is going south. The red are the trucks. The mitigation measure is to have an acceleration, deceleration lane in the center. The mitigation measure doesn't have it go far enough in either direction. This is a truck that is stopping in this deceleration lane to turn left into the quarry. This is a truck that has just turned out of the quarry heading north, accelerating. And this little green car here in the fast lane is me wanting to turn into Black Bart. So what am I supposed to do? Because this traffic here is moving at 65 miles an hour. There's a truck pulling out here, and I have only less than 200 feet here to get over to turn left. Am I supposed to slam on the brakes and pull in behind this slow truck? Am I supposed to speed up and pull in here in front of the truck that's accelerating, and then I have to stop because there's southbound traffic coming? This plan does not mitigate the safety of this intersection. It makes it worse.
Thank you, Ms. McFadden.
My final thought is 17 years ago, my sister-in-law was killed at that intersection, and it was a bright sunny day. And she was hit by out-of-town people who didn't know there was a road there. So I'm asking you,